Good morning, friends. It's Miss Katina, and this morning I want to talk to you about how do you treat people in the service industry. What I mean by that is I'm talking about people who work in restaurants, the people who are serving your food, the people who are showing you to your table, the janitorial staff at your job or at your church or at your hotel that you're staying at. How do you treat those people? Sometimes we really need to work on our attitude. How do we treat the people at customer service when we go places, whether it's at the pharmacy or the discount store that we like to go to? How do you treat those people? Not only that, but how do you treat those people when they make a mistake? Okay, if someone, you order some food and they get your order wrong, what do? Some people, and we've all probably witnessed this at one time or another, we've seen where and there's an increase of it. Actually, a lot of people are videotaping people misbehaving in restaurants. We have seen people mistreat wait staff, customer service staff, janitorial staff. Some people use a mistake as an opportunity to just unleash all their frustrations on the person that's taking their order, or the person that's cleaning their hotel room, or the person that's serving their food. And so I want to encourage you to not do that. Okay, we need to be on our best behavior. Those of us of a certain age, we need to show younger people how to conduct themselves. And sometimes it's people of a certain age that are misbehaving the worst. People in the service industry are not here for your personal punishment. They are not here for you to show off in front of your family and show people how you can get somebody together. That is not their purpose. And I want you to keep in mind, when you see people working in restaurants and janitorial staff, you don't know their whole story. Okay, a person working in a restaurant, just because they're a waitress or a server today, does not mean they could have owned a restaurant in their lifetime. Their restaurant could have gone out of business. They may be just working their way back. They may enjoy working in restaurants. That may be their thing. They enjoy that type of work. They're used to it. They know how to do it. Some people like to get paid in tips, so they get used to working in those types of industries. And we need people working in those industries. So I want you to not be judgmental about people working in janitorial services or customer service or restaurants. You don't know their story. And so a lot of people assume, because someone is working in those fields, that they don't have a lot of education, that they're not smart, that they don't have any money. You don't know that person's story. You do not know that person's story. All you know at the moment is that they're working at this place that you're also at. You do not have a right to misjudge people because they're working in a restaurant, janitorial services, customer service. You don't know their story. They could be an immigrant from another country and trying to match their education. They may have already had an education in their home country and came here, and it doesn't count as much in the United States. So I want you to keep that in mind. That person could be a doctor they could have been a doctor in their country. They could have been a teacher in their country. You don't know. And they may be going through the process to find another industry to work in. That person could be retired, and they may have had to go back to work, and because of the economy. That person could be a student. Okay, they could be going to school to be a doctor, lawyer, teacher, whatever, engineer. We don't know. They could be an actor, an actress. Sometimes people like to work jobs where they can work shifts and kind of have flexibility to do other things. So I want you to just keep in mind, we need to be on our best behavior, because that's just how we need to conduct ourselves. We need to be on our best behavior. We do not need to take our frustrations out on the wait staff, the janitorial staff, the customer service staff. We need to be kind to people, and if people make mistakes, we need to give them grace. Not only that, if they do something right, we need to tell them, and we need to thank them for their good customer service, for going above and beyond, for helping us when we need help, and keeping our room clean, and getting our food and bringing our coffee and making it just the way we like it, because sometimes those things do make a difference. But we are so quick to tell people when they're doing something wrong. We also need to let people know when they're doing something right. And I want you to keep in mind, just do not take your frustrations out on the wait staff, restaurant staff, and janitorial staff, and customer service staff. We need those people. And some of us, as younger people, that's the jobs we had. Some of us have those jobs now. So a lot of times people are making a living. They're paying their bills. They're doing what they need to do. And a job does not define you. I've had many jobs in my life, and I've learned a lot from each one, no matter if the pay was high or the pay was low. So please keep that in mind. We need to respect each other, and we need to watch our attitude, because not only are younger people, your children are watching you. They're watching how you behave with the wait staff and the janitorial staff. Your children, younger people are watching you. People around you are watching you. And it's not that you want to worry about what people think, but you want to be a good person in the community. And as an older person, for me, it's important to be a good example for other people. So mind your manners, watch your attitude, and be careful how you treat others. Treat people the way you would want to be treated. Just a friendly reminder from Miss Katina. Have a good day.